Hello viewers, I'm Advocate K. Rawat from Lexis & Company. Today I'm going to talk about jurisdiction and its various types. So the word jurisdiction is derived from the combining two Latin words, juris and decree. Juris means law and decree means speak. Hence jurisdiction refers to the powers of the courts to settle dispute. Jurisdiction is nowhere defined in any legal statute. There are 10 types of jurisdictions. These are the main types of jurisdiction. Number 1, pecuniary jurisdiction. Number 2, territorial jurisdiction. Then subject matter jurisdiction. Then exclusive jurisdiction. Then concurrent jurisdiction. Appellant jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction. Special jurisdiction. Legal jurisdiction. And last one is the extending jurisdiction. Now, talking about it one by one. What is pecuniary jurisdiction? The word pecuniary means money. Hence, it refers to the power of the courts on the terms of monetary limits. So, for example, the Court of Civil Judge Division has a pecuniary jurisdiction limit of rupees 50,000. Hence, the said court cannot try a suit whose value is more than or above 50,000. Likewise, every court has its pecuniary limits. Talking about territorial jurisdiction, the jurisdiction refers to the geographical boundaries limit of the court to decide the cases. For example, if the suit property is situated in Kolkata, it cannot be tried in Bombay. It can only be tried in the Kolkata, that too in the particular court in which that jurisdiction comes under. So, this is what a territorial jurisdiction is all about. Now, subject matter jurisdiction. It refers to the power of the courts to try the cases related to a particular subject. The court cannot try those cases whose subject is beyond their power of the jurisdiction. So, now talking about exclusive jurisdiction. These refers to the power of the courts to try the cases exclusively referred to it in any contract or agreement. The mentioning of the jurisdiction of court takes place, which is then given effect any dispute arises between the parties. Concurrent jurisdiction. This refers to the power of two or more courts from different jurisdictions to try the suits referred to it. Appellate jurisdiction. The jurisdiction refers to the power of the courts to decide the appeals of the cases that the subordinate courts have already decided. Now, original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction refers to the power of the courts to take the judicial note of any matter in the first instance. That means a court where the suit has been filed or the suit has been instituted in the matter of the first instance. That is court of first instance. Now, special jurisdiction. The power is given to the courts to try a suit of special nature. Legal jurisdiction. The power is provided to the courts by the statute, for example, constitution, etc. Now, extending jurisdiction, the last one. In such cases, the court will interrupt and decide or describe the jurisdiction and try the cases. For example, the Parliament of India may by law extend or exclude the jurisdiction of High Court. I hope you are clear with the concept of jurisdiction and its various types. If not, then do let me know in the comment sections. I'll clear all your doubt regarding the jurisdiction and its various types, be it pecuniary jurisdiction, territorial jurisdiction, extended jurisdiction, or any sort of jurisdiction. Till then, take care of yourself. I'll see you guys super soon in my next video with some other legal topics.